Hello, and welcome to the Wildcat Watch. I'm Annie Hansen. Being an entrepreneur is no easy task, and Wildcat Watch's Jessica Georgie has discovered a few of Baker's own that have found their own path to follow. Last week, we showed you Corey Sinner and how his brand, Experience Over Everything, has taken off. This week, we follow senior Josh Chalker, and his path has truly taken off.
Senior Josh Chalker's new business is taking off.
It's just unique, and it's just different than any other business that you think of.
Chalker and Baker alumnus Andrew Patch have started Heartland Drone Company, where they offer aerial imaging and editing services. The two met in typical Baker fashion by networking through other Baker alum.
And it just so happens that Josh had come down by the library that evening because we were talking about his video, and he showed some of Andrew his work, and he goes, that's pretty good.
Pretty good indeed. Heartland's aerial shots have been used in several Baker videos.
He's offered us a lot of great footage that we can use.
Drone footage is a game changer for the marketing department.
So it just offers us some more dynamic footage in that respect. And drones are kind of all the craze as far as videos go right now.
But for Chalker, it's not about the business.
And I think for me it's just fun. I think it's just the funnest thing ever, just to go out and get new footage from the sky, and it's just I'm constantly creating.
For more information, you can head to www.heartlanddronecompany.com. Reporting for the Wildcat Watch, I'm Jessica Georgie.
Cool. Be sure to be on the lookout for Heartland Drones Company's projects. And need a special gift for that special lady in your life? Tired of giving the same boring and not so personal flowers and chocolate? Mother's Day is right around the corner, and you can stop by Bennett Art Building, located on 6th Street, and buy a one-of-a-kind, budget-friendly ceramic gift made just for your mom. The event will be held May 1st through May 5th, or until sold out. You can stop by Bennett Art Building from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Wednesday, April 26th. On Wednesday, April 26th, Baker students walk through Maybe with their fellow students to present their research throughout the semester.
During the afternoon session, students presented posters on the research they found throughout the school year.
I conducted a study for psychology that measured bilateral transfer through a virtual environment such as Wii Bowling, and I had my participants play 4 games in a pretest with their non-dominant hand, the 4 games of Wii Bowling, and then I had them play 8 practice games with their dominant hand, and then another 4 games with their non-dominant hand in a post-test to see if they improved between the pretest and post-test after having practice with their dominant hand. And ultimately in my study it showed that I did reach significance without the exception of an outlier, which means that participants did improve after having practiced with their dominant hand.
Students also presented their visual art projects. Reporting for the Wildcat Watch, I'm Kyle Wilson.
Thanks for coming and supporting your fellow students. The past Tuesday, Baker celebrated accomplishments of its dance team and its wonderful season this year.
This past Tuesday at the Alumni Center, Baker University congratulated its dance team on a great year of accomplishments.
This season we had a bunch of new girls, and they came in with a whole lot of talent, and so we kind of started by just trying to get everyone doing things the same way, because it's important to look the same while we're dancing.
The dance team won the Heart of Championship Award, as well as taking 3rd in the nation, also having 4 All-Americans and 2 Scholar athletes.
Kind of hard to believe, honestly, because our program really has come so far in such a short time.
Dance is a rapidly growing sport in NIIA, and more schools are gaining dance teams and adding to the competition. I'm Lamont Evans, reporting for your Wildcat Watch.
This week on the Baker Beat, students gave their feedback on Netflix's 13 Reasons Why. Wildcat Watch's Bailey Cabry has more.
Hello and welcome to this week's Baker Beat. I'm Bailey Cabry, and I'm on campus this week talking to students about their reaction to Netflix's newest series, 13 Reasons Why. Let's take a look.
Well, from what I've seen on Facebook, they say that the experts are saying that it's glorifying suicide, but I personally think it's just more of an awareness thing, because I think it's kind of one of those things that we don't really talk about so much, especially in school. So I feel like that's a great way to bring it to light. So I didn't really see it as a negative thing.
I just couldn't watch all of it, I guess, just because it was too sad. and I didn't want to watch it alone because I didn't want to cry. So, yeah.
It was just really hard to watch. Like, there were times that I, like, couldn't watch it all because it was just, like, too sad. I really don't know why I watched the whole thing because it was, like, really hard for me, but, yeah, I finished it.
From what I've heard that it, like, glorifies suicide, and that suicide is something that, like, great things can come from, and I'm not really supporting that. I think suicide's like something that's super, like, a problem, and it's not something that should be praised or like supported in any way or shape or form. And if the show really does seem to glorify it, I don't think I'm going to be watching it.
I haven't watched it yet. I'm planning on watching it this summer. I just want to make sure I'm not stressing myself out and have time to process the show because I've been told it's good but also kind of graphic.
It just actually makes you realize how certain things do really hurt people. I just know one of the episodes, like, you know, the list that went around, I know that happened to me whenever I was in high school, and it was kind of like I just looked at it as like, oh, hey, I'm popular around school, versus like you really don't know that some things, like saying someone's butt's big, like you don't know if that's an insult to them, obviously, because, you know, that was one of her reasons why she departed us from this earth. But I just think that it was crazy, mind blown.
Well, that's it for this week's Baker Beat, and until next time, I'm Bailey Cavery reporting for the Wildcat Watch.
Thanks for tuning in to the Wildcat Watch. For now, I'm Annie Hansen.